Hi and welcome, and I want to start with the thing that I always forgot, that please subscribe to my channel and hit the notification bell, so every time when I'm uploading new video you are notified. And by subscribing to my channel, it really helps out the channel and helps me out to spread information about music, regarding how do I do my production, softwares and whatnot. So I highly appreciate it. Thank you. Now, getting back to business, as I can tell you. So if you haven't watched my video of yesterday, I do invite you to watch it. I know it's a little bit long because it just got to me this instrument that I'm revisiting right now, and just show you what I have made yesterday, but because I'm still amazed by it. And so it was first time when yesterday I opened and started to use the GLAZE from Native Instruments. So the GLAZE, it's a contact player based instrument, and although I bought it because it was included in the complete 14 collector's edition bundle, I just realized, I just got a notification yesterday, I think so, that this instrument, the GLAZE, is a freebie. So it's a free instrument offered by Native Instruments for the holidays, right? So, and I thought to myself, okay, let's see, I already paid it, but let's try out, because it's not always happening the same thing. As I told you yesterday, generally I am retained about promoting or talk to you about freebies, because in my opinion, of course, with the freebies, it's not always usable. It gives you a hint about the company, what is making, or about the product that you have to pay it, and that's normal because they worked to creating it. But the freebie is not really usable. So in this case, the GLAZE is different, because it's a contact-based instrument that was released and people could buy it. So it was a full operational product that we could buy it before, and now they just decided to gift the users and give it out for free. So it's a little bit different, because this is a freebie, but a freebie worth to have it, because I don't know, maybe after the holidays, the winter holidays, Christmas holiday, maybe it will go back and will be you know, you have to buy it, you have to pay for having it. So I will put again in my description box the link toward GLAZE, the contact based instrument. And today let's just see what we have done yesterday, because I'm still amazed about this instrument and what track I could create out of this instrument. And at the beginning you heard basically the all included, the climax of the composition, and it's entirely made with GLAZE, right? So the only thing that it's not glazed made, it's the drums, the drum sequence, because I mean, we could, I think, do some basic or some innovative, some great drums, you know, but that demands time to do some low cuts and whatnot. So it demands design to create some kind of drum sequence. But just about anything else is done with the glaze. And yeah, I'm just really happy with this composition. That I believe it's sounding great. I did a little bit of adjustment, so today I will show you what I have done and what I did with this track. But yeah, I mean, let's just listen again to the composition, and I will break it down a little bit, play a little bit, and then I will talk to you channel by channel, sounds by sounds, how did I do it. But if you want, and if you have the time to, you can watch it live as I did it yesterday, and it was not programmed, you know. So I just opened the instrument and I searched for sounds and started to create. I got inspired. I started with the bass, and then slowly by slowly I just you know, got inspired, came into my mind ideas, themes, and this is what finally made it. So here it is, the climax, and then I will play a little bit like eliminating stuff and how do I imagine the track. So, but I think I will already start you know, just with the basics. Let's just do this. I will restart because I didn't follow that. You cannot see the project. So restarting again. This is when we are doing it live, right? So I'm not editing anything. I'm just recording this as it goes, and then I'm just uploading on YouTube. So this is really live. No editing, no thinking, no, it's direct, right? So how I imagine the track a little bit, how it starts and how it will develop. So I'm selecting just the bass and the drums, and this is how it goes. And now introducing the theme 1. Making a little bit interesting. And then Okay, so this is kind of how I imagine the composition, as how it starts, how it develops and whatnot. And obviously I still need to work on the rhythm, because the rhythm is just monotone, and I have to figure it out and just find some events in the drum sequencing, also a variation, because it's still quite monotone. But this is the composition. So this is the composition that I have made yesterday, live recorded, first time on Glaze, and I'm pretty amazed that with a single instrument I created a composition that has everything. It has the bass, has themes, has pads, has a leading part, so leading solo part, then it has even vocals in it and whatnot. So it's amazing that with one instrument you can really create a composition, right? So what I have used yesterday, just really quickly, let's see again. So for the bass I use the Glaze, and it's the bass 800 pounds, right? And I didn't even modify it. And it just sounded great with the drums. Now what I have done meanwhile a little bit, I maybe adjusted the volume, but really that's all. And of course I sign chained it with the drums, right? And it's a really basic drum. Then I wanted to introduce a theme. So the theme was this one. A little stuck, right? A little stuck. And this is the factory settings. Again, nothing really. I didn't entered in cutoff, flare, saturation, choir, source, nothing. So I just left, and I really felt that it's just nice with the bass and with the rhythm. Right? And then I introduced another element on this one. Let me just check it, but I think it's a pad, right? Brassy detune. Yeah, chord stack. Chord stabbing, right? Because this one also felt that it's a build up of the track, right? And then this is the first time we are coming with the theme, right? So yes, so it's a theme, it's the first theme. And call your name. Call your name is the sound that I use. Now here I did interfere a little bit to sit well in the track, so I used my effect bus, exterior effect bus. So I used what I used the echo, I think. Let me just check out what I have as effect change. So replica and chroma verb. So reverb, I use the reverb here. So this sound, if you will use it, it will not sound like this, but let's just listen how it sounds without reverb, extra reverb and echo. So this is without. And now with echo bus and reverb bus. So it really glues and mixes better in the composition, right? But if you want to know the technique about what I'm using it and how I'm making my tracks to sound, you know, all the instruments to sound in the same environment, and how do I'm gluing them with this technique, then you can watch my other videos where I'm explaining my workflow. But let's just listen now all together with the first theme. Right? And now after this I created, let's see, I don't remember what. Okay, so it's another stab, right? Chord stab, and this time I used here the delta O, right? And here again I just left it at the factory preset, but it was very, you know, dry, right? Listen. So this is straight out the glaze, right? Right. So to work well with the track, I routed throughout the reverb and the echo bus, right? And now we have two chord steps. So one is down and one is up. Listen. And in the track, it's down, it's giving like this. Okay, so if I'm here, let's just rename it. So this is low chord stab, right? And this was let's say up chord stab, right? So I'm renaming it. The bass is good. Theme 1, that's good. This can I give like solo 1. So this will be solo 1. I'm just renaming a little bit now. I didn't even have time from yesterday to work on it. So, and now we will introduce a second solo, solo 2, right? And this is how it sounds. Let's just go here. So this is the sound that I used from Glaze, Lead the Way, and I left it as it is, the factory preset, nothing changed. And in the track, to fit well in the track, I did a little bit of automation concerning to the sounds, because this is a problem generally with so many instruments, that depending on which notes you are activating, some notes are more sensible, or they have a different volume level of the notes, and this is a little bit annoying, but I saw that in many libraries this is a common problem. Like, I don't know how they have recorded or then compressed or whatnot, but what is annoying, that if you are starting like you know, playing an instrument like this one, so the high notes are really more present, even higher in volume level than those in the low part or at the normal part, right? So I had to adjust a little bit and do some kind of automation thing with the volume level, but beside that I didn't do anything, so I left it, and no reverb and no external echo attached. So in the composition it sounds like, let me just show you. Okay, so and then, so this was solo 2, and then we have here what we have. Oh yeah, this effect kind of rise. Okay, so this was really an inspirational thing. I just heard this sound, is the slide down from Glaze, and I just, you know, felt that it can blend well in the composition. So listen in the composition, and with this one, what I just gave some extra, you know, reverb, but that's all, nothing more. And this is how it sounds. Wait, up. With the composition. Just blends nicely. It gives something a little bit of extra touch. So let's see. Sound slide. I mean, I will start to rename it sound slide, because this way I know what it is. And now again, what I have introduced here, yeah, I just I love this idea. It's the release and the re-release of the voice. So it's LFO wah. Oh wah. Yeah, it's kind of nice. So let me just check this one out. I mean, it's kind of really nice, right? And the way it releasing the note is just quite nice. Yeah. So, and let's listen in the composition, right? So in the composition it gives like something like this. Whoop. Wow, it's just blends nicely. It is great. And yes, I almost forgot it, but I give some extra reverb and echo from external. So without it's a little bit dry, and I wanted to blend really well in the composition, so it's just nice, right? So this will be voice release, let's say it like this. Voice release. No, what I have right. Okay, like this one, and then so clean slate, D minor and D minor. What? It's just really nice sound. And what I have done it again, give a little bit extra reverb, external reverb and echo. Without, it's like this. And I wanted a little bit more air, and so I gave a little bit of external reverb, bigger reverb and echo. Right? So in the composition it sounds like, wait, okay. this will be the, let's say, the third solo. Right. Okay, and the last but not the least, we have here, I will say, voice. Voice, vocal. And this is how it sounds, the vocal. And this one, which is this one? And this one is A minor, C major, right? So it just went well with the composition, as all the composition is based on A minor, if you want, and it just worked. So you have to know that you cannot change these vocals sequences. So if it's playing in A minor, it's in A minor, C major, C minor. It is how it is. Although there's a possibility, I mean, you can record it externally and then put it back again in complete, and you can play a little bit, but it's not that usable. But it's an idea. So anyway, what I have done, I left it as it is in the preset. I just gave a little bit of reverb, that's all. So without, and with it, that's all. And what I wanted to do a little bit, because I still consider that this is too loud, I will cut it back just a little bit, like this. So let's re-listen now everything all together, right? And this is how it is. So this is how it is, and it's amazing quite that with one instrument, with only one instrument, the GLAZE, I created this composition, and I could really build it up and complicate it, whatnot. So I mean, what do you know? You have now a free instrument from Native Instrument. You can download it and use it yourself, and you know, you can start to make compositions without even need to pay for instruments. So I really think this is amazing. I would like to know your opinion about this composition. What do you think? How it sounds for you? And if you made some kind of compositions with the GLAZE, share with me. Share in the comment section below. Leave a link toward your composition, and I will listen it and get inspired by your composition. I hope you did get inspired with this composition, and you have already downloaded and you will start to create compositions with the GLAZE. Thank you for watching, and definitely see you next time. Bye.